Hi, my name is Ryan Cargletter, and this is my presentation for this week's class on the research I've been doing for this class. My research will present the view that Roger Sherman's religious beliefs were a major influence on the political stances he took throughout his political career. I conducted my research by using mostly online sources for my secondary sources and some online sources for my primary sources, although I used a hard copy book, The Collected Works of Roger Sherman, edited by Mark David Hall, that compiled many of Sherman's private and personal works for most of my primary sources. Sherman is primarily noted in American history for his participation within both state and national offices. Mark David Hall notes in Roger Sherman and the Creation of the American Republic that Sherman served in multiple positions as a legal and legislative professional in Connecticut. Julian Boyd notes in Roger Sherman, Portrait of a Cordwainer Statesman, that Sherman lived according to strict guidelines regarding traditional beliefs in theology and society, and his life can be seen as a living example of predestination in Calvinism. Robert Walton Jr. argues in the biography of the signers to the Declaration of Independence that Sherman was noted for his strong hold on his Christian faith in his personal and societal actions. Mark David Hall notes in Roger Sherman, An Old Puritan in a New Nation, that he served with distinction in a variety of state and national offices and was the only founder to help draft and sign the Declaration and Resolves, 1774, the Articles of Association, 1774, the Declaration of Independence, 1776, the Articles of Confederation, 1777, 1778, and the Constitution, 1787. Hall also notes in this source that Sherman kept a public almanac for 11 years in which he commented on multiple issues and provides another example of his religious beliefs playing an important role in his political perspectives and part of his almanac as seen from The Collected Works of Roger Sherman, edited by Mark David Hall, from August 1758, which states that a timely reformation would favor land and nation. This line from his almanac can be argued and has been argued by Mark David Hall and Roger Sherman, An Old Puritan in a New Nation, as one instance of displaying Sherman's reformed influences regarding an obedient nation. Julian Boyd notes in Roger Sherman, Portrait of a Cordwainer Statesman, that Sherman's economic and Puritan views led him to support the American struggle for freedom, and his Puritan background is seen through his unsuccessful attempts to oppose the use of continental currency being extensively printed and not backed by anything to support the country. Mark David Hall argues in Roger Sherman, An Old Puritan, that the influence that Sherman's religious beliefs had on his political perspectives were recognized in his actions as a member of the Continental Congress by Silas Deane and Benjamin Rush. The influence on Roger Sherman's political perspectives from his religious beliefs was notably seen in the later part of Sherman's political career, when he worked on the Articles of Confederation and the Constitution. Mark David Hall argues in Roger Sherman and the Creation of the American Republic that Sherman was similar to others he knew that also had reformed perspectives, and that he believed in an extensive view of freedoms for religion while also perceiving that those in government should support the Christian faith. Hall also argues in Roger Sherman, An Old Puritan, that Sherman viewed the authority given to the federal government to provide new laws regarding the theological issues as limited in the Articles of Confederation and the Constitution, but that the government could support the expression of faith. Overall, my research, I believe, shows that Roger Sherman was strongly influenced by his religious background and his political perspectives. He was a strong Christian who tried to live according to his religious beliefs in his public life and serves as an example of public service for Christians today. Thank you.